It's a lot of reasons why someone would want to start working out. Some people want to be personal trainers. Some people want to study how their body works. Some people want to be strong. Some people want to compete in bodybuilding. Some people just want to be healthy. Some people just want to be functional. It's a lot of different reasons in life as to why people want to be working out and why they choose to work out. For me personally, it's multiple things, but I started working out when I was 16, 17 years old. I used to walk from the house all the way down to the community center to work out. And I would work out hard there. I'd work out for 1 to 2 hours almost every day. At that time, I was in high school, and I would be going to trade school as well on the side. And after school, after both schools, I would walk all the way down to the community center and work out. And that's where it started for me. I started in the community center, and it really made me feel very proud of myself, because I feel like I didn't feel proud of myself for anything else that I did in life, really. Of course, I felt proud of myself for certain things, but in terms of physically, I felt very proud of how I looked, the work that I myself put in, and then the result that I got from it. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. It's just putting in so much work, especially on your own, and however long the commute, however hard or how profusely you sweat during the workout session, you're putting in that work, and you're reaping the benefits of it afterwards, and you're reaping the fruits of your labor. Nowadays, working out to me is just plainly, it's not plainly, but simply therapeutic for me. I'm working on working out earlier in the day. Like as soon as I get up, just go work out, after reading and prayer. But working out nowadays really, really has helped me get my mind right, get my mind on track. Because a lot of the time it's so many distractions, it's so many things. We have screens, we have TV, we have social media, we have drama, we have all these different things that society pushes, that society advertises. And it's like it's like not meditation, but meditation as well, but working out is like a meditation. Without the actual meditation, it's a form of meditation. And working out, it's like its own way of practicing mindfulness, to where there's no phone. Like as you're watching this video, there's no phone that I'm looking at. Besides the one recording, there's no phone that I'm looking at. I'm not swiping away on Instagram. I'm not looking at a TV. I'm not looking at a screen. I'm just working out, putting the work in with natural materials. And it feels great. It's definitely a form of meditation, a form of just complete and utter silence. And I'm really not against working out with music or whatever you like to work out with, whether it be a podcast, whatever it is. I was definitely one of those people that was really on the podcast or little TikTok videos that I would put on to keep me motivated, to keep me online, to keep me online and on track. But as I've gotten older and as I've gotten wiser, I don't really care as much to have something playing. I'd rather just everything be silent, and I just listen to my thoughts. I just watch the thoughts pass by and focus on the workout, to be completely present for those 40 to 40 minutes to 60-minute workout. Because that silence and that just you and the weight, you and the movement is so powerful. No matter what you're going through, for me, working out was always one of those things that kept my mind on track. Of course, as well, also training the martial arts has been very therapeutic, very good for the mindset, very good for overthinking and whatever you may be feeling or going through. The physical movement is priceless. It's not everything. It's not a substitute for going within yourself and learning what troubles you. But working out is definitely one of the best things, if not the best thing you can do if you have an overactive mind, if you have a sad mind, depending on what kind of day you have, no matter what it is, working out really helps. And I've felt that personally. And so that's why I work out now. Is it really gives me discipline, it gives me humility, it makes me humble. The fact that the weights will humble you before anybody else. The weights, you try and think that I've been doing this for a while, you up the weight, and that weight is heavier than you expected it to be. But that's the point. It's supposed to be heavy. It's not supposed to be easy. Everything's not supposed to be easy. And I feel like lifting and working out really teaches you that. It teaches you to put in effort, to put in work, even when you may not see any results, even when you may not see anything come from it. Because there was definitely a time in my time of working out, as I still work out now, but definitely earlier in my workout journey, if you could call it that, if that's what you call it, I felt like I was not improving. I felt like I was not improving. I felt as though I was not getting better. I felt as though I was not seeing myself get significantly better or improving in any kind of way. And I remember one day, because there was times where I felt very down, and I took myself to the gym anyway. I took myself to work out, to do something physical anyway. And so no matter how I felt, and I remember one day going in the bathroom, as I normally do after going to the gym sometimes, because I don't really like going to the gym nowadays. I'm not really a gym rat nowadays, but definitely in my earlier years of working out, I was more just like gym. Gym is everything. And gym is still great, but it's not everything. You could still get even stronger than the people in the gym from outside the gym. And so I remember one day when I was, after working out, I went into the bathroom and I was thinking about some stuff, as I normally was at that time. And I looked in the mirror and I just felt proud of myself. I felt proud of what I look like. I felt proud of the work that I put in. And I just remember feeling very surprised as well, because I didn't look at myself very recently. I was looking at myself and I was like, what? This is what I look like? It's like all those days and days and days of working out, and then just poof, seeing just a jacked man in front of you, just a freaking strong, powerful looking man in front of you. It's insane. And that's what I felt when I saw that in the mirror. And it was a crazy feeling, man. It was definitely a feeling like, wow. Sometimes you think that what you're doing is not making you improve. You're not seeing anything come from it. You're not seeing any substantial signs that you're getting better. But then all of a sudden, the mirror will show you. Your reflection will show you. Your experience will show, and the same thing happened for me with martial arts and training, It really just came by subtly. All the work, all the nights put in, all the hours, no matter how I felt, just getting in there and getting it done. Seeing that all adds up. Even if you think that it doesn't add up, it adds up. So I want you guys in the comments to definitely let me know if you work out, Why do you work out? What made you start working out? And if you still work out now, why do you still work out? Has your relationship with working out changed? What have you done with it? What has it helped you with, if anything? Or the opposite? Yes. Peace.